Hey, what's up? It's Carmen from CandyCoutureCO.com. This is our first tutorial ever, our first video ever actually, aside from the sale video. And I'm going to show you guys how to pretty much do this side of makeup. I have one side of the face with makeup and the other side without. This is what the eyeshadow is going to look like at the end. It's pretty easy. I don't have any professional tools or none of the high-end makeup, so I can just show you how to do something from nothing. Regular tools, I think I got this at either Target or Walmart. It's Essence of Beauty. They're cheap, but they go a long way if you use them the right way. I'm not too heavy on foundation, so I kind of just started with Laura Mercier. It's a moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, and it has SPF in it. And it's a lot lighter than a foundation, and it's better for your skin. If you need a second hand to get more coverage, then it's fine. It's still so lightweight you can apply it twice if you need to. That's what I did. And then I just to cover up the shine and the T-zone, I did for hard candy. I found this at Walmart. I'm loving this brand, by the way. It's cheap, it's really good, and I love it. It works. It's a matte powder. I just like the brush, matted it on the T-zone, and then for the base of the eyebrows or the eyelashes, or excuse me, the base of the eyelids, I use this Urban Decay. This is a little bit pricey, not too much. It's like $14. I got it at Sephora.com. Really good stuff. I'll put on my makeup in the morning, and 8, 9 o'clock at night, it's still there. Like, there's no crease in the lines, how the makeup piles up in the middle. None of that. It stays completely the way you made it in the morning. That's how it stays all day. It's wonderful. So here we go. Very easy stuff. Doesn't really matter what colors you use or what brand of colors, just as long as you do the same technique, I guess. To start off with the green, I have this Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush, which I don't like. By the way, the color's pretty, but I don't recommend these little things just because when you put it on, you don't notice it until the end that all the shadow leaked to the bottom, and you have to take it off and it's a mess. But I think if you shake it off, it's a lot easier. And then we start here. Start with the middle, making a line. And then you kind of make a triangle. And just pretty much fill it in as you go. As high as possible so when you close your eyes, you can still see it. You don't have to worry about making this line right here too straight like this one is. Only because any mistakes that you make, you can go over it with a makeup remover and a little brush like this. Excuse me, I have a cold. Yeah, you can just go over it and wet it and just clean up any mistakes that you made, so it's no big deal. Alright, and then you get whatever other color, more like a brown. I'm using this one by Lorac, which I also got at Sephora. Love it. Love the browns and the golds, and I closed it by accident. Alright, so you get a little bit of the brown, just dab it, shake it off, and then you come in here to the inner corner, and then you connect it to the green. Make it a little darker. It's better to start little, and then you can always add more, but taking shadow away, you have to pretty much start all over from the beginning. So I recommend just adding little by little. And kind of just blend it into the green. But for the actual middle part between the green and the brown, we're going to add the lighter color, this one, like the highlighter. It's going to go right in the middle. Yeah, that looks real nice. And then right above the green and the brown, right above the lid, I'm going to add this color. This is Lancome, which is a pretty old color. Don't even remember when and where this was bought, which I don't recommend. You gotta constantly change your shadows and your makeup because bacteria grows in it. But I like it and it still works for me, so that's what we're gonna do. But you can always go for like a lighter shade brown or like a little darker tan. It doesn't have to be the exact same color. This is like a lighter, light khaki. So it's gonna go right here. We're leaving space right here between the eyebrow and that last color khaki so we can highlight. And we're gonna highlight with the same color that you added in the middle here, that highlight, to really pop out the eyes. I haven't worked on the eyeshadow on the eyebrows yet, because I usually do that right before I'm going to add the eyeliner. I don't know why some people like to do it before and to do it after. I like doing it after. Now to straighten out this line, like I said, all I gotta do is wet a little brush and pretty much create that straight line. I have to wet it a little more because I got some green from earlier on there. And just, it's a lot easier to draw a straight line because you just remove any makeup, excess makeup, which you don't need. Have a pretty, some people add tape. I mean, you could do it. This works for me. Tape is quick and easy too, but I don't know. For some reason I find that to be a harder step or an extra step when it's really all the same. Just still another step regardless how you do it. It's a mental thing, I don't know. Okay. Now, the eyeliner, or the eyebrows. Brown color pencil, got it at Walmart. It's called Boutique Eyeliner. Cheap, almost fell. We start with the eyebrows. Just the trick to doing your eyebrows with the pencil is you kind of want to brush your eyebrows, like the hairs. Don't try to paint your skin. That's where it looks ghetto and nasty. Just kind of lightly follow the flow of your eyebrows and just shade in the hairs, like right above the hair. Because believe it or not, you do get to the skin just very lightly and you don't notice it. But if you actually went in there and painted them, no. It just looks bad. It doesn't look natural. If you don't have any eyebrows, then try growing them while you paint them on. And as they grow, the less you have to put on of the eyeliner, of the pencil. So it's, and once they're grown in completely, you don't even have to worry about this. I'm an eyebrow freak. I pretty much do my eyebrows every day. I pluck at least one hair out of the ones that are growing out every day. You kind of have to, because your eyebrows are, it's like your hair. If you look really pretty and you have the finest makeup, but your hair is just not done, then no matter how good your makeup is, you're still going to look off. Same thing with your eyebrows. If your makeup is nice and your eyebrows are just completely out of whack, unplucked, and just hairy out there, it's going to look bad. And that's like the first thing people are going to look at. So you have to take care of your eyebrows. Then I go over them and just brush them lightly with this little eyebrow pencil or brush. And while you do that, the same color that you put onto the hairs of your eyebrows, it's gonna get on the skin. This is gonna help get on the skin. But like I said, it's gonna give it a lot better of a more natural look than actually putting the pencil right on your skin and coloring it. And you just kind of work with them to brush them and kind of give them the shape that you want. Some people like them a little bit thicker, some like it a little bit finer. Now, get the eyeliner and do the top lid. Draw a semi-thick line just so you can see it. There we go. And there's that same line that we did over here. It's a lot easier to do that cat eye when you have the eyeshadow and you just painted that white line or cleared it up with the brush than actually doing it with the pencil. I'm not an expert at the pencil, so I find it a lot easier. Now it looks a lot more like a cat eye than had I done it by myself with a pencil. And with the pencil, you can also do just the inner lid at the bottom. Not so much where the hairs are usually, how you normally do it, just the inner, because on the bottom we're going to do more of the green shadow. Always try to look up so you don't poke your eye out. You guys probably already know that.